Hey there, it's Glenda from Hill First Wesleyan Church, Celebration Church. It's good to see you today. We missed a week. We missed all the rain, and now it's beautiful and gorgeous, and now I'm sweating, so you still get to see some water of some kind. Anyway, I just thought maybe we just have a little heart-to-heart talk today, just real quick, because there's things been going on, and lots of things going on, and it's just made my heart hurt. And we as Christians are supposed to be like Jesus, and whatever hurts his heart hurts our heart too. And so our hearts should break for things. With the virus and everything, there's been lots of people that have passed away and gone to heaven that obviously it was God's time for that to happen, but sometimes we feel like it was too soon. And so that's been hard. And then with the just terribly tragic things happening all across the country with the death of Mr. Floyd and all the protests, and sometimes people don't even know what they're protesting about. I think it's really hard, and you just have to come back to a couple basic things today. And Jesus said to love God and to love people. Specifically, to love someone else like yourself. And we have these two really great patients right now. They're brothers. They've been our patients before, but they've been coming for a time. They were in an auto accident, so we've been seeing them. The Smith brothers, and I won't give you their first names because that's a little, not kosher, so we're not doing that. But you know what? These are the best guys, and we were having a discussion. I was having a discussion with them today, and they are just the best guys. And we were talking about how these things are just so hard, and people just need to be kind to each other, to love one another. And they're both Christian guys. They go to a way different church than I go to, but you know what? We all love Jesus, and we all love each other. They spread the joy of Jesus when they come into our room. They are just so sweet. I just call them friends every time they come in because it's so good to see them. And we just had that chat today about how, if we could just be the helpers, if we could just be the servants, if we could just be kind and good to each other. We know that there's people in this world that are blinded by Satan, and they are doing things that just aren't appropriate in any kind of way, shape, or form. And you know what? But then what do? Well, we have to show them Jesus. We have to love them. We don't have to like what they do, not at all. We don't have to condone it, but we can try and show them the light of Jesus. We can give grace when it's needed. We can show our kindness in ways that they may not expect. And who knows how Jesus will use all those things to turn hearts toward him. So I guess what I'm just trying to say today is, just be observant of what's around you. We've all had to be especially observant and especially cautious this time with the virus going on, and we still are. Sometimes people have jumped in and, have discounted how quickly things will come back to what we call normal. I'm not so sure. So we're still being cautious at the clinic and cautious in our gatherings together at church. And it was wonderful to see everybody at church on Sunday and sitting in alternating pews and sitting in assigned seats, and to just be with each other, but at a safe distance, and just at a time where we could just give that big smile and say, oh my goodness, I'm so glad to see you. But we just need to remember that what breaks Jesus' heart should break our hearts too. And a lot of us have broken hearts these days, but you know what? Jesus has said he will never leave us or forsake us. He's always going to be there with us. And that he heals the brokenhearted. That's a verse in Psalm. He says, that Jesus heals the brokenhearted. So, we're just so thankful for everything that it means to be a Christian, to love Jesus, to walk in his ways. I think we just need to tune ourselves in and be really observant of what his ways are, be reminding each other and reminding ourselves how much to just trust in Him. God has it all under control. And if we trust in Him, He's going to lead us. The Holy Spirit is going to lead us in the paths that we should go, and that we will just be all the better for it. And we can encourage others in this way too. So thanks for listening. I love you. Remember, Jesus loves you more.